Hello, friends, and welcome back. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature, and today we have an Anapana meditation. Anapana is used to help control and focus our mind. So, this meditation is going to allow us to focus our breath into a certain area of our body. And what it does is, over the long period of time that you can do this meditation, it only helps to focus and focus and focus our mind. So if you've never done this before, we're going to start with a little bit of a larger area, and we're going to focus entirely on our nose. So as we do the breathings today, know that the idea is that the breath is subtle. We're not controlling it. But what you'll start to do is sense, where do you feel the breath? Sometimes you'll feel it right through the nostrils at the bottom as the air goes in and out. Maybe what you'll feel might be a little bit of tingling on the sides. Maybe you feel pressure throughout the nose. Whatever the sensations that may be, let them come. Don't try to control the sensations. Know that if you're breathing naturally, it might be a little bit hard to feel the breath, and that's perfectly okay. So what you can do is try to take a little bit slightly controlled breaths, a little bit deeper, just so that you can feel the breath kind of go in and out. If you've done this technique before, you know that we're not focusing on the nose. So as you progress, we'll try to focus the breath a little bit more. So we're going to focus on the lower triangle, right from the middle of your upper lip to kind of the sides of your nostrils. So kind of creating this little triangle right here. So that'll be first, focus on the nose. If that starts to feel good, maybe try focusing just on the lower part, kind of trying to notice either the sensations on the upper lip or maybe the inhale and the exhale flow of the breath. And then as that continues to progress, know that we're going to grab that triangle and try to make it smaller and smaller and smaller, and really trying to bring the focus just kind of into the middle of the nose so that you can really just help focus your mind every single time onto something a little bit more specific. And again, whatever the sensation may be, the sensation can be heat, the sensation can be cold, the sensation can be tingling, the sensation can be vibrations. It can feel like it's tense, it can feel like it's really light and subtle. Whatever the sensation that comes up, don't try to control the sensation, don't try to control the breath, just help focus the mind onto one certain part of the body, trying to focus everything right here on the nose, and you'll do absolutely fine. So in today's meditation, we're going to do about 5 minutes of the breath. And as we continue to breathe together, I will try to help you focus a little bit more on certain areas of the nose. Try to see if you can focus just on that point, and know that you can do this later on by yourself. So we'll do about 5 minutes, but know that you can do this for as long as you want. The more time that you're able to do this meditation, you're also able to help focus the mind on one specific thing for longer periods of time. So that's really what this meditation is helping you to do, really help control and focus the mind. So let's get started. Find yourself into a comfortable seat, whatever's going to be the most comfortable to you. You can be seated like me on the ground. You can be on a chair. Try not to do this meditation laying down. So once you're there, spine's going to go up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. If you'd like to, I invite you to close the eyes. And just to ground ourselves, let's take 3 deep breaths together. We'll exhale out all the air, open the mouth, exhale. Take a soft but gentle breath in, filling the lungs. And once again, open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Now seal the lips, inhale gently through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. So start to narrow your focus onto your nose. Can be from the top of the nose, right between the eyes. Can come to the tip of the nose, can come around the nostrils, the sides of the nose, whatever it may be. And just start to gently breathe. And we'll start with breaths a little bit deeper just because we're starting it off. So take an inhale. And a gentle exhale. And again, we're starting to look for the sensations. Where do you feel any sensations around the nose? Breath in. Breath out. Continue to breathe in through the nose. and out through the nose. Every time, if you can, try to breathe a little bit softer. Still finding awareness in the sensations. Keep on breathing on your own. I'll be right here with you. So if you've already found a sensation, stay with it. If you haven't found a sensation, try breathing just a little bit deeper. Once again, go into the breath. Control it a little bit more. Try to feel the sensations again. Anywhere in the nose, can be inside, can be outside, can be around the nostrils, can be on the tip of the nose, between the eyes, on the sides of the nose. Maybe what you're feeling is a sensation, whatever it may be. Just feel it. If you've already found the sensations, can you breathe naturally? Focus on the sensations, not on the breath. And notice if you feel sensations anywhere else in the body, just ignore them. Keep focusing the mind just anywhere around the nose. Maybe you felt a sensation already, and again, stick with it. But I'm going to give you another little challenge. Still sticking with the nose, but maybe try feeling the breath. Notice as it goes in, it's always a little bit cooler. And as it goes out, it's a little bit warmer. Can you start to focus the breath right around the nostrils? Maybe you feel the inflow of the breath. Maybe you feel the outflow of the breath. Continue breathing. And again, since we're not trying to control anything, we're noticing. If the breath is going in through the right nostril and out through the right nostril, let it be. If it's going in through the left and out through the left, let it be. Just focus the mind. If it's going in through both nostrils, it's going in through both nostrils and going out through both nostrils. Just finding awareness, focusing the mind. Take a couple more breaths. So if you've been able to find your breath throughout the nose, wherever the sensations may have come, that's wonderful, that's perfect. If you haven't felt the sensations, again, going back to that breath, just a little bit deeper, just a little bit more controlled, so that you can start to feel the sensations, again, without trying to control anything. I invite you to continue practice that. If you've been able to feel some sensations in or around the nose, I invite you to try to bring the focus between the nostrils and the middle of the upper lip. So I'm going to change the focus now outside of the nostrils, outside of the nose, And here, again, we're not trying to control any sensations. Maybe you try to feel the breath right there, right as it comes in or out of the nose. And maybe it's a warm sensation, maybe it's a cool sensation, depending on the temperature of your room. Maybe what you feel as a tingling sensation, an energetic or vibration sensation. Maybe it might even feel a little bit painful. Maybe it's very subtle. Again, without trying to control, just try to narrow the mind into a smaller area. Still really close around the nose. If you feel any other sensations around the body, around the face, just ignore those. Stay focused, stay breathing. Coming back to that sensation, if you've been able to find it, stay with it. If you've been focusing on the lower triangle below the nose and you haven't been able to find a sensation, that's okay. Keep your focus and your attention there. Maybe try breathing just a little bit deeper. Again, trying to focus on that sensation. Maybe the sensation isn't even coming from the air flowing in and out. Maybe it's a sensation on the skin. That sensation can be anything that you feel. Again, we're not trying to control it, nor the breath, nor the sensation. Just bringing our attention, having our mind focus on a specific area so that we can continue to develop our focus, continue to develop our concentration, being able to focus on one thing for longer periods of time. We'll be here for about another minute. Keep breathing. Keep feeling any sensations. If you have been able to find a sensation below the nose in the lower triangle, can you start to make that triangle even smaller? Maybe trying to find yourself right between the nostrils and the lower bridge of the nose. If you can, trying to make that focus, that sensation as small as possible. Just an invitation. If you'd like to try to narrow that down even more, keep breathing. All together, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs. And exhale through the nose. Gently blink open the eyes. So again, this technique you can practice for as long as you need to. You now understand the practice of Anapana, of focusing the mind, focusing in on a sensation, anywhere that you can. It can be around the nose, can be on the lower triangle, and starting to make that sensation really focused. Trying to come right between the nostrils, right underneath the nose and above the upper lip. Very beautiful. So right kind of at the top of your mustache. And you try to do that. And we really try to do that. Maybe we're doing this for about 5 minutes as we did now. Maybe you're trying to do that for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Trying to just bring your attention, your focus on to one point. Feel whatever you feel. Don't try to control it. And we're using that to help the mind continuously focus on one thing. Whatever the sensation may be, it doesn't matter. Keep the focus there. It trains our minds to use it so that we can do one task for a longer period of time. If you feel sensations anywhere else in the body, don't get distracted by them. That's what happens in our mind when distractions come and go. Maybe our phone vibrates, we get an email, somebody needs our help, somebody needs our attention. All these external sources that may be coming in, we try to let those go. Try not to give them any attention and keep the mind honed in and focused so that we can continue to do the things that we need to do in a faster time, focused, putting ourselves deeper into this kind of state of flow, state of full concentration, so that you can do the things that you need to do in our daily life in a way that's faster, more efficient, get them all done all at once. And I hope this technique can help you do that. If today the sensations were only around the nose and not on the bottom triangle, that's perfectly okay. We all start somewhere. Even if it's just in the nose, keep the attention around the nose. Again, if you need to breathe a little bit deeper, breathe a little bit deeper, and then slowly start to let the breath come back to its natural, normal flow without trying to control it. I hope that helped you. If you feel like this can help somebody, that can help them, they really have a scattered mind, that can help them to focus their mind, send it to them, help them practice it. Hope you continue to practice, keep focusing your mind so that you too can do the things that you need to do. Again, my name is Alejandro from Flow Into Nature. If you have any questions on the technique, drop them down below. Like this so that we know that you're watching it and that it's creating use for you. And we hope to see you on the next one.